Hi everybody, I'm feeling this call to create a series of activations for my daily theme of Saturdays, which is Sacred Saturday. I feel like there's going to be one of these a month. We'll see where that goes. But this dropped in as an idea for me to create some created live energy healing support activations that will be available freely on YouTube. If you're watching here for the first time, hi everybody, I'm Davina, Indigo Sky Ketson. I'm an energy healer and intuitive, and I am a guide for spiritual activation and wisdom keeping from ancient wisdom that's reactivating on the planet in these really intense times. So I'm doing this as it's going to be a series. It's part of the energy clearing that I have been creating for support for a number of years now. But the time is ripe for this energy clearing to be activated for more and more people. And this will help. This will help people who come across this for free. If you want support, you can come and see me or book a session with me to have a full process of this energy clearing done for you through the whole energy system of the body, to clear these emotions, to clear anything that is holding these emotions in the body that don't serve you or blocking you from feeling them if they're emotions that serve you. Now, I want to make this really clear. All our emotions serve us, whether that's this one, which is fear, which we're going to clear and create an activation for self-trust from clearing the fear today. So whether that is something like fear or whether that is something like joy, all of our emotions on the full spectrum are serving us. It's an imbalance of those emotions, holding on to heavy emotions, or an inability to feel lighter emotions, or we can even hold on too tightly to lighter emotions and ignore and almost suppress and try to ignore denser emotions. Because we are here on this planet right now, we're having a human experience. We are meant to feel this full range of emotions, but we're meant to feel them in a way that rises us into the best version of ourselves. And a lot of things that have been going on the planet for thousands of years and that are going on the planet right now are actually trapping us in these dense emotions like fear. And that's why I've brought this one in today first. It was the one that came through when I was doing a little meditation this morning. Creating this activation came to mind because it connects in with a video that I shared for my Throwback Thursday post, which if you're watching this on YouTube, if you find the Throwback Thursday video that's the same week that I created this Sacred Saturday video, you'll see me sharing there an experience that I went through in 2020 to help clear fear and anxiety and some other icky emotions. So this activation is based on that, and it's one that I feel is like super powerful and super supportive of us at this time where there seems to be so much conflict and activating energies around us to get us out of creator mode and stuck in everybody else's stories, perpetuating the stories that have been fed us over and over again for generations. So I want to walk you through this process. I am channeling the life force energy, also called Reiki, as I do this, which I'm sending out to everybody across time and space, because if you don't know much about Reiki, without it's a whole video content explanation in itself, but very simply, Reiki is, it's life force energy. It's just the energy that is activated through your whole body. It's what is supporting your non-physical parts, that is your energy field, your spirit and soul. It's the part of you that's not just flesh and blood, but is bigger and more expansive, and it comes from the creative source of all things, and it's what shows you that you have this power within yourself to support your whole life experience without looking outside of yourself. And that might make you go, well, why should I listen to you? Well, you don't have to. You don't have to listen to me. You can literally tune into your own body now and go, what's right for me? However, a lot of what has gone on in the world has us giving our power to other people who are holding us stuck, confused, lost, disempowered, dysregulated, and in fear. I'm lifting you out of that through this process, through this activation. I am changing things for you through this activation and supporting you to rise yourself out of that, because everything I teach you here now you can go away with, and you can expand on, and you can grow with, and you can become a whole new version of you like that. And that's not an oversimplification. When we do this process, this is a quantum healing process through time and space, which will support you to step into more of what you most feel like you are here to be on this planet at this time. So you don't have to do this more than once, but you can if you want. You can use this for more than one thing. You can support yourself continually to expand and grow, because if you're quite new to the idea and the concept of quantum healing, or you're quite new to exploring your emotions, particularly the dark, shadowy ones that we don't really like very much, that we're scared of feeling, then it can be quite a process. It can. There's no right or wrong. If it takes you a decade to process these emotions, that's okay. That's your life path. That is your process. If it takes you one time, bang on. That is an empowered way to be. Both ways are empowering. There may be parts of you that change instantly, and there may be parts of you that have to sit with it for a long time to process and allow yourself to integrate each part of you that is feeling like it needs to rise and grow into something new. The way this is going to go, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, and I'm going to talk you through the whole process step by step. I'm going to be channeling the energy to support you through it, and I will be guiding you through a couple of rounds of tapping, EFT tapping, to support your wording of the feelings and the emotions. Whatever emotions, when we go into this, like feeling emotions, I may name some emotions when I go through the tapping part of this. You just name your emotions. You can name the same ones I name, or you can name your own emotions. That's okay. It's absolutely fine, because we're quantum healing here. We're processing the emotions here that are right for us. So you're shifting through your own energy, particularly if you are tapping along, you're shifting your own energy And as I'm running the energy channeling through, that is supporting you and your specific energy channel, not anybody else's. Time is not linear, despite how we may live it. Everything is happening all right here, right now. Doesn't matter whether you're watching this live or on the replay, or whether you're watching it now in 2025, or whether you're watching it in 5 or 6 years' time. If this sort of technology is still around in 5 or 6 years' time, hey. But whenever you're watching this, wherever you're watching this, the energy is present with you in this moment where you are, and it's supporting you. I am with you right now where you are. That is how quantum field works, functions, operates. That is how this form of energy healing works. So, with all of that being said, I'm going to do a little energy clear. So you can just close your eyes. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. Just clearing the energy field for you and supporting you to let go of everything that went on before you today in your day-to-day. You bring yourself right here into this moment where you are right now to support you through this releasing of fear, this activation to release fear, and then to step into self-trust. So you can open your eyes again for a moment. What you're about to do is a powerful activation. There may be emotions that rise, but the way we're doing this, you are held in safety and security while those emotions come up. You are safe and you are held. If at any point anything feels too hard to process, too hard to feel, put your hand on your heart and take a deep breath. And say to yourself, I'm safe in my body right now. I am safe in my body right now. I am safe in my body right now. We repeat things 3 times because it helps us to anchor in to the knowing and the certainty that what we've said is true. Okay? I do encourage you to really feel these emotions. We are so caught up in not feeling our emotions, whether they are scary and shadowy and dense, or even light and joyful and bouncy. We are so hesitant to feel the feels. So I'm holding this space for you now to allow you to feel whatever comes up and know that you're safe. And as we go into the guided visualization, you'll know and feel how safe that is. Okay? And yeah, make sure you have some water afterwards. If you've not got any right now, that's okay. I haven't. Oops. And because I'm not encouraging you to drink during the water, during the meditation, during the activation, but as soon as you can afterwards, I encourage you to drink some water with love, with intention for your highest timeline and your highest good, and listen to your body. My number one tip and guidance is always listen to your body, not anyone else's. Even if I'm in the course of a meditation or an activation with you and I'm saying maybe you're feeling it here, maybe you're feeling it there, Don't allow that to colour what is going on in your body. Your body is giving you the answers. Your body is telling you where you need to bring that light, where you need to feel that feeling, where that activated energy has to move through to be processed and released. So always listen to your body. So after this is completed, listen to your body, but be gentle with yourself, because sometimes we can get an activated energy that makes us want to go and climb a mountain or run a marathon. That might not be the best thing, because you get halfway there and you realise that actually that's not what your body wants to do. Your body wants to sleep for a year. So I think we have everything. We shall begin. Okay, so I want you to close your eyes and just breathe in really deeply, filling your whole body up with that air. Breathing in and breathing out through your mouth. And breathing in and breathing out through your mouth. Breathing in and breathing out through your mouth. And the emotion of fear that we're going to tune into today is stored and held in your root energy center. And your root center is at the very base of your body. It is the area of your perineum, your genitals, your sit bone, your coccyx. It is that space there, which holds a lot of fear for a lot of people for a lot of reasons. So from that space, first of all, before we start the activation, we are going to send roots down into the ground, down through the floor, down through the foundations of the building you're in, down, down, down through the layers beneath the building that you're in, through the earth, going through rocks and sediment that we have no idea of what is there, carrying on down, as deep as you can imagine, and then some more. These roots are spreading out as they go down, going down, down, down. And they're going to reach to the crystal heart of Mother Earth, of Gaia, this beautiful planet that we live on. And those roots going to secure you around that crystal center. This is an energy center in itself that's connected to you, that's unseen, that's non-physical, but it's very real, very securing, and very supportive. And those roots, strong vines wrapping around that crystal center, and then they're going to weave and work their way back up through all of that rock and layers of sediment and formation of earth that we don't even know, through all of that, through the magical mycelium network that runs around our whole planet, supporting life in ways, again, that we just don't know. Coming back up through then the ground beneath, the foundations of where you are, back through the floor or the ground where you are, back through into your root energy centre. And they're going to come up then now. That energy is coming up through your body, through the central column of your body, right up through your womb space and your solar plexus. And yes, if you're a man or identify as a man, you have a womb space right there to an energetic space of creativity. Through that space, through your solar plexus, up the central column of your body to your heart. And when this energy or this light gets to your heart, take a breath in to expand that energy out, to grow that energy around your body like a protective shield, expanding out as far as you can think of outside of your body. This is your bubble of protection. This is your support, your shield. This is your energy field. And if you can expand it out even further, breathing in, feel it growing and expanding as you breathe out. This field of protection is what's going to hold you safe through this process. And then allow that light to begin to work its way through the rest of the central column of your body, through your throat, through the energy centers of the head, to leave through the crown of your head and up through the air above, through the ceiling, up towards the sky, up. And this energy now is working its way up through the atmosphere, off the planet. We are grounded in, safe and secure. And imagining etheric roots now, like a root network, but etheric, unseen above you. It's reaching up through the atmosphere, through the solar system, through our Milky Way galaxy, out into the universe, into the unknown, to reach for the great central sun, another energy center that's as real as you are, as real as the physical, but is unseen and is part of the energy of all things and is connecting you to the energy of all things. And allowing this etheric system of roots now to wrap around that center, to hold you secure in the unseen, in the spiritual. And then it's working its way back down, back to our Milky Way galaxy, back through our solar system, back to the planet, through the atmosphere, through the sky above where you are, through the ceiling if you have one, and back into the crown of your head. working its way back down to your heart. Taking a breath in to ensure that auric shield is still intact, present, and holding you safe. You are safe and secure in your physical and in your non-physical right now. This moment here is all there is. Feel into the energy of that. And now we're going to just take our attention to that root space, that space right at the base of your body where your sit bones are touching if you're sitting, but that space where the perineum is, where the coccyx is, into that space. This is the space where we store all of our fear, all of the fear that we have created in our lives, all of the fear that we have generated from other people, all of the fear that other people have projected onto us, all of the fear that is stored within us. It's all there. What I want you to do is know that you're safe and secure while you feel into what feels like a prevalent fear for you right now. This could be an individual fear for you, for your life, for your circumstances. It could be a collective fear for something bigger than just yourself and your individual state. There is no right or wrong. There is nothing more significant about feeling a fear for the collective or feeling a fear for yourself. Both are relevant. Both are vital to the healing of this planet and the activation of the higher timeline that we all would most desire to be in. Just for one moment in time, acknowledge any fear you're feeling. It's okay to feel fear. You can be feeling a fear and still feel safe. And as you sit with that fear, just name it to yourself. I am afraid of. I am afraid for. And I want you to feel that fear as a light. No matter what colour it is, feel that fear as a light. I want you to grow that fear. I'd like you to grow that fear. I'd like you to extend that fear. This is a safe place and you are safe. That fear to begin to tell you what else it brings for you. Does it bring anxiety? Does it bring shame? Does it bring guilt? Does it bring resentment? Does it bring anger and rage? Does it bring sadness? Does it bring depression, irritation, vulnerability? What does that fear bring? Begin to name other emotions that fear is rising in you. Acknowledge that fear. Know that you are protected and safe, held by the earth, the ground, the Gaia that we live on, and the source, the universe, great central sun came from. Energetically, you are safe. Breathe, 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 breathe. Breathe deeply. And allow the breath to infuse you with that life-giving energy. You are safe. Now, we're going to do some tapping of the energy points to help this fear process. So you start on the side of your hand, we call it karate chop. Just feel from your little finger down on the side of your hand, down from the tip of your little finger to the start of your wrist, along that line there. We're going to tap with the fingers on the other hand. You can say this out loud, or you can just repeat it in your head. You can just listen to my voice and feel and receive the energy healing. That's the process that we're working through. Even though I have all of this growing fear, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I have this fear, what is this fear for? Even though I have all this fear, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I have all of this fear, all of this growing fear for this situation, I choose to love, honour and accept myself and all of my fear, and know that I am safe. I'm going to tap the eyebrow point. All of this fear, side of the eye, all of this fear under the eye, this fear that I feel under the nose, this fear that I feel the chin. It's growing and expanding the collarbone, and it scares me so much. Under the arm, but I choose to know that I can feel this fear. Tap your wrist and still feel safe right now. On top of the head, all of this fear that I can feel running through me. Eyebrow. The other emotions, side of the eye, the anger and sadness under the eye, the grief under the nose, the resentment, the chin, the pain, the hurt, collarbone, the vulnerability under the arm. All of these emotions, this fear amplifies them, and it's safe for me to acknowledge that. I'm safe to acknowledge eyebrow point. I'm safe to acknowledge side of the eye that I feel some fear under the eye, and I choose to process this fear. allow myself to feel this fear. Chin. I allow myself to feel this fear and process it now. Collarbone. I'm safe in my body. Under the arm. I'm safe in my body. Wrist. I am safe in my body. And it's safe to acknowledge that I feel this fear. Eyebrow. I choose to release this fear. I choose to release this fear. Under the eye. I choose to acknowledge. This fear, chin, and I choose to release it now. I release this fear across time and space. Under the arm, I release this fear across time and space. Wrists, I release this fear across dimensions and realities. Top of the head, to tune into the energy of the highest frequency of life that can be. The highest energy of life that can be. Stop tapping now. Take a breath in and breathe it out with a really big sigh. Release that energy, release that energy. If you feel like you need to move, you might want to shrug your shoulders, do a little bit of shaking, breathing in and breathing out. Release that energy, release it, release it, release it. Let it go. Breathing in. And releasing it now. And what I'd like you to do now is from this heart space, where we have this field of protection, this magnetic field, I want you to begin to call back to yourself all the power that is your energy, that has been instilling fear in you through and by and for others. All the circumstances, all the situations that have caused you to feel fear, you have given your energy away to, call that energy back. I'd like you to bring it back into yourself, magnetize your own energy back to you. As you release this fear, bring back your energy that you gave away to the people, the places, the situations that created fear vibration within you. Breathing in and calling all of your power back into your heart space. All of your power back, all of your power back. It's coming back into your heart. Breathing it in. Expanding that magnetic field as you magnetize it back to yourself. All of your energy. And then take that energy down to that root space and push any residual fear away, releasing it, releasing it. You have felt this fear now, you've allowed and acknowledged this fear its place. Release it. feel your magnetic frequency as you've pulled back your power to yourself, growing around you. This is your first time playing with this type of energy, this type of healing, this type of clearing. It may not feel like you've got much back. It may feel like you're just scratching the surface. No, you are bringing, each time you pull energy back to yourself, you're growing your energy field, your magnetic field, your electromagnetic frequency. Bringing it back to you, bringing it back to yourself. And now in that root space, so that we don't leave it empty of fear, we want to make sure that there's a light filling it up. And the light that we're going to fill up that space with is trust. Trusting you, trusting yourself, trusting your body, trusting your inner guidance, your intuition, your inner knowing, your wisdom, your creativity, your creative voice, your self-expression, trusting you. We're going to think all of that trust into that space right there in your root space, your root center. So imagine a light. Again, doesn't matter what colour that light is, imagine it bright and vivid and bold. That light there in that space, imagine it. It's going to grow from that space. It's going to expand. Breathing in, feel that light energy grow with trust, 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 trust. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your safety and security. Trust, trust. Breathing in. Feel that light grow in that area. Breathe it in. And as you breathe out, feel it expand and grow even more. Growing, filling out. That is your new place of security. Trust yourself. Just calling that trust to expand, using the creative life force energy of all things, of everything that came before and everything that comes after us in a linear sense, into that space, growing, expanding, holding you safe. Now, just put your hands on your heart, taking a grounding breath in, breathing it out. That field of safety is around you. You are held safe. You are safe. You are trust. You are trust. You are love. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring yourself to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes, maybe rub your palms together, rub your thighs, give yourself a hug and a pat to your shoulders. I am safe in my body. I am safe in my body. I am safe in my body. This activation is complete. I would love to know about that. Anything that came to you through that? What were your fears? How do you feel about them now? When that fear surfaces, close your eyes, breathe into that root space, light up that self-trust, light it up like the bright sun in the sky. Light it up, feel it grow it with your breath, grow it with the energy, grow it with your whole divine being growing. So I wish I'd shown at the start, this is my Week of Light Oracle deck from Rebecca Campbell, and at the start I shuffled it while I was prepping the space here to do this, and this card was at the bottom of the deck. Priestess. Need my glasses for the small print. How are you being called to step up and lead? It's time to lead yourself, to guide yourself, to trust yourself. If you're here watching this, it's no mistake. You are here to lead yourself into the highest version of everything that you've hoped for, dreamed for, and wished for your whole existence. And you do that. You activate yourself. This is me guiding you and supporting you and holding space for you to lead yourself into the frequency that you called to embody and create at this powerful time. You're activated. Your self-trust is activated. Your fear is released. Fear that's holding you back is released so that you can activate self-trust. So when fear surfaces again, you trust that feeling and you can act on it in the moment, not based on the past or projected into the future. You can act on it in the moment and know you're safe. Know you're safe. Your self-trust is activated. You are free. You're whole. And you are loved. I will see you again very soon. Bye.